Hey, folks, it's Kenny. We're doing this other work that we do, making sure our community is taken care of. I'm out here meeting with one of the. I got a call that some fidangling is going on with her house, and some folks is I don't know, trying to either take her house or got her scared. So I'm headed over here to talk to her. I'm not gonna put her on the camera, nor will I put the house on camera, but this is that work that we do to make sure our senior citizens are not being taken advantage of. So I'll let you guys hang out with me. I've never done that before, but people need to know that they try to take advantage of our senior citizens, and that's not something that we're gonna allow to happen on my watch. So I'm going to mother's house to go sit down and talk. Hey, how you doing, bud? Yeah. Okay.
Dear.
All right, dear. Pleasure meeting you.
Yeah, that's a nice fight.
Thank you, sir. Where's mother?
Oh, she's the one
In
in
the
the back.
back. Okay. Yeah. Yes, sir. So I'm not gonna put the camera on, but definitely hello. I'm not gonna get too close to you. Okay, because we do too, but I don't want you to get sick or nothing. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Okay, no, I have not been in the basement yet, but I'm going down there. Okay, I wanted to look at all the paperwork that they sent you. Rose Mortgage. Okay. Where's the paperwork that they sent you? I need all the paperwork that's been mailed here about the house. Do you have anything other than this? The reverse mortgage. I need a statement for the reverse mortgage. I need you said that they mentioned something about your foundation. Did they put it in writing? They put something in writing about the foundation? Okay, don't sign nothing. Don't sign nothing until I look at it. Okay. Yeah. Don't sign nothing, mother, till I look at it. Okay. We are writing to inform you that we have completed our review of your claim for earthquake damage. Address based on the information provided by you on your behalf. The following is a summary of our findings and the position of coverage for this claim. The insurance policy covered subject to policy terms and conditions based on our review of the policy. There is no coverage available for your loss as outlined. Claim detail. Our first notice of loss was on 7/22/2020. It was reported that there was a huge earthquake back in 1989, which you believe caused some damage to the foundation. And over a period of time, due to more earthquakes, the foundation has gotten worse. Okay, our review of your claim revealed the following relevant information. You stated that in 1989, an earthquake hit the house, and you now have cracks downstairs and cracks down the wall. Policy information. The policy is still in current. It's 121. The policy is still in effect, mother. I think what they're talking about is a claim. Did you put in a claim? Endorsements. Policy incorporated. Our conversation is in the claims and now covered under the policy. Hold on, let me see what's going on. Well, folks, I know I'm looking at the policy here. Policy incorporated by reference in this letter is in entirety, although we have attempted to include all policy provisions that we believe are pertinent to this matter. The provisions set forth above is in no way replace the provisions in the policy. Our coverage position, based upon the information available to date, the grounds for our denial of coverage under the policy or under applicable law with the respective claim. Okay, mother, what this is, they're not trying to condemn your house. They're not condemning the house. What this is that some kind of way, somebody put in a claim for earthquake damage. That's what this is saying. This is saying that they're denying your claim for earthquake damage to the house. They're denying it. So I want to go down there and look at it myself, but this is not, they're not taking your house. Okay? It's just saying that they're completing a review of your claim. Somebody put in a claim on your behalf. We don't know who it is. If you didn't do it, then I don't know who would have did it. I didn't do it either. No, I did not put any kind of claim in on your house. No, ma'am. But let me just say, suit against us. No answer. Let me see. Yeah, this is a safe code. You're with safe code, and it still says you paid up. You paid $153 here. Safe code. The balance is $608 as of July the 21st. Home policy. So this is they're not well, how can I say, they're not canceling your insurance either. Well, like what, you ain't gonna sign nothing. If you gonna sign something, don't sign nothing with nobody. But what this is telling me right here is that your insurance policy is current and up to date, and you got another payment that was due August 15th to 20. Did you pay that? All right. 8/13 of 20 you paid. So your policy is current. Okay, and you're paying it monthly. And it says right now you have a balance of $608.71. But that does not mean that there's nothing wrong. I can almost tell you already, there's nothing wrong with your house that they're going to condemn it. That's not what this is. This is just saying that you put a claim in with Safeco. The first notice of loss was on 7/22 of 20. It was reported that a huge earthquake back in '89. So you put in a claim on 7/20, or somebody put one in for you on 7/20 of 20. Okay? I reviewed the claim, reviewed the following information. You stated in '89. You stated, see, they're saying you stated this. In 1989, the house was hit and now have cracks downstairs and cracks down the wall. That could be true, but that's not gonna affect you being able to live in this house and any of that. So this is not something I want you to worry about no more. Okay, this is not, this ain't for you. This is nothing for you to worry about. Now, who, you said somebody from Safeco called you? Yes, ma'am. Well, there's nothing wrong. You don't, ma'am. That's why I told you don't worry about it. I know it's been, I tried to come last week, but you had gone to the doctor. And see, this one right here, this is not saying that they're taking your house. What this is saying is that on July the 22nd, you made a claim. That's whether you did it or maybe the insurance people did it or whoever did it. It says 7/22. I'm gonna take a copy of this. I'm gonna take a copy of it and I'm gonna call them tomorrow myself. Okay, if I need to get you on the line with me, we'll do a 3-way call, me, you, and your daughter, and let's talk to them and I could confirm it. But that's not, this letter is not saying that they're gonna condemn your house. It's saying that the earthquake, you put in a claim on 7/22 of 2020, saying that you had some earthquake damage to your house. They came back on August. This letter was dated August 24th. This is their claim number. This is the date of the incident, yearly insured, your policy number, and your address is all here. And it's just saying that they are denying your claim for earthquake damage. Why is that? Because there's probably enough damage to have a claim about it. Okay, there's really no damage to your house. If there was damage to your house, you probably wouldn't be able to live in here. Okay, the house would be leaning or be off the foundation or something like that. None of that is existing. Okay, and now how did they got down there? Because you guys were talking about converting the basement, right? And you had somebody go down there and look at the basement, right? Right. Well, that's okay. I'm gonna go down there and look at it too, but that's not something for you to worry about. That what they may have said, they may have seen some cracks down there, and that's fine. Every one of these houses has cracks. There's no house around here that does not have some cracks in it. But the question is it a safety risk for you to be in this house? No, it is not. Okay? There are, I can tell you, I'm going to find cracks down there when I go look. But it ain't no cracks significant enough that you got to move out your house. Okay? So you going to let it go now? You ain't going to think about it no more? Don't even think about it no more, okay? I don't want you worried about this. This is not something for you to be worried about. Okay? Now I'm gonna take a picture of all of these and I'm gonna call the guy so I got them. Now this over here, this is not a bill. This is your mortgage statement that shows you how much your original principal is, the current balance, and what your net principal limit is.
And they said they keep me out of that.
Huh?
They said that mortgage is keeping me.
No, they're not cheating you out of nothing, ma'am. You're okay. We got this so you didn't have to make any payments on this house no more, and you can live here for as long as you can live here. Okay, that's it. That's what the truth is. It's still that has nothing to do with you having to move out of this house. This is the reverse mortgage statement that you had. And you remember when we got the reverse mortgage, you were behind on your payments. Remember that? So that's why we got you this, so that you wouldn't have to come up with no money to make up the back payments. Okay? And so now, and back then, I don't think you had insurance on the house either. So that's why they placed this insurance, because you didn't have an insurance policy on this house. You did, but it had lapsed. Yes, ma'am. No, you don't have Geico no more. This is Safeco right here, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. No, well, the Liberty Mutual might be, yeah, that Liberty Mutual is like what kind of insurance policy? It's a life insurance policy. This right here, Safeco Insurance, is the policy for the house. It tells me all the information about it right here. Okay, it tells me that you put in a claim, or somebody put in a claim for you on 7/22 of 2020. Let me tell you something. It don't matter at this point. It's done. Okay, they're not going to give you any money for the claim. They're not taking your house because of this claim. That's the main thing. You need to understand that your house is safe. Okay, you're not going to worry no more, right? I'm sorry it took me so long to get here, Mother. You know I've been trying to get here. I've been trying to get here, but to make sure you're all right. Okay? Yes, ma'am. You know I'm always be. Anytime you call me, I'm coming. I've just been really, really busy. Praise God, I've been busy, but not too busy to get here for you. Okay? I'm gonna be here anytime you need me to be here. All right? And just don't worry about it. I'm gonna talk to your daughter. I'm gonna call her and let her know everything is fine. I already kind of knew it. I just needed to come and talk to you, because they don't condemn houses like that. If your house was having a problem like that, you wouldn't be able to live here. Is he sliding off the foundation or something, and none of that is necessary. But I'm also saying, they ain't moving you in no basement either. Okay, like we may have to go get you a chairlift or something out here, but they ain't putting you. There's too many things down there in that basement that if they tried to convert that basement to rooms now, it would cost way too much money, and it would probably put your health more at risk being underneath this house than if you just stay right here in this room. Okay, so we might have to look at getting, because you do have some equity in the house. I don't know if you guys want to get a chairlift and put out here in the front, maybe. Well, Well, we might have to look into that because you do have enough money in this house right now where we should be able to get that for you. Well, let me look into that for you, okay? All right, so I'm gonna let y'all go. Um, yes, ma'am. Well, I mean, I'm gonna talk to you. Let me take some pictures here real quick. All right. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Nothing for you to be worried about. Nothing. Nothing at all. But when you call me, just you got my number. But I also noticed on that paper, my number is wrong. On one of them, you had the wrong number on there. But I know you've been reaching because my staff then called me and told me that you had 658 instead of 568. Where was that number? It was on a piece of paper you just had. The number was the wrong number. Yeah, there it is. Yes, ma'am. It's 658. That's what's on here, but it should be 568.
Okay.
And I'm gonna put my cell phone number down here too. All right, so sometimes you're gonna get my staff 510 568 4200, or my cell phone is 510 2907 990. Okay, so I got both of them. I got both of them on here. They are right here. This one's wrong. All right. Let me get this back. Yes, ma'am. Anytime. But she did. She's been calling me. She called me this morning. They called me yesterday. I just couldn't get away yesterday. And then today was kind of not yesterday, Friday. So today is a little easier for me. Yes, ma'am. It was good to see you too, ma'am. Oh, man, no, I don't ever want you to be sorry because that's what I'm here to do, is to make sure you all right. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You got me, ma'am. You got that number right there. You know I'm on my way. Once you call that number, you know I'm on my way. See, I couldn't get here as fast as I wanted to this time, but I'm always gonna come. And don't think about that no more. Okay, but I'm also let them know that you can't be moving in the basement. That ain't safe. That's not safe no matter how you look at it. Yeah, no, no. No, man, you don't. That's gonna be too dangerous. That's too much. There's too many toxins underneath the house that are smothered underneath the house, and there's mildew under there. Although the mildew doesn't come up here, it's damp down into these basements, and that dampness will not be good for you. Yes, ma'am.
But the next step was low, but I was trying to get the man. You said it was about $800.
Let me look at that too, ma'am. I got somebody to do it for much less. I'll see. Let me go out there and look at that real quick. Let me have one of them take me down there and look at it, and then we're gonna and if you need to steer back there, I've got somebody that can come and repair it. And anybody that wants to do any repairs on this house, you tell them call my number. They call you. I don't care who they are. If they come over here and they want you to sign some paperwork or they need you to do some work, you give them my number and tell them they got to pass my test. If it passed my test, then you can get it done. Otherwise, it ain't getting done. Okay? That'll solve that problem. Yes, ma'am. That will solve that problem. If I don't approve it, it can't get done. All right? Ma'am, there's enough money in this house to do anything you want to do to it. Yeah, there is, and I mean, I don't want you just to squander that either, nor let anybody else do that. Okay? Well, you tell me what you want to do, and then let's talk about it. Okay? Yes, ma'am. Let me go down here and see this basement and this back stair for you and make sure that's all set up.
Derek, come on, Myra. That's my other baby dog.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in the basement now and go take a look at the basement.
Take him down the next stairs, Derek.
All right, yes, ma'am. I'll be back in a second before I go. I'll be back. All right, folks. Whew, ain't nothing wrong with the basement, man. No, I don't know who told her that. No, it is. She talking about this. Oh, this stair right here needs to be replaced. Yeah, it is just the bottom. Yeah, she missing one stair. Let me. I see some stuff right here. Okay. That's you got some shifting here. Mm-hmm. That's you got light in here? No, right here. There ain't nothing wrong with the foundation here. I'm looking at it right here. Come look. You see how deep that foundation is? Mm-hmm. That foundation go all the way down there. If you come over here, same thing. There ain't nothing wrong with that foundation. You see over here? That's the foundation. Ain't nothing wrong with it. This is over here what they call like this right here is what you're talking about right here. That's nothing. Okay. That's not securing the house. Oh, okay. That's not the house. This is. Okay. That's a little shifting right here. But let's see underneath. But look at it. The foundation ain't went nowhere. See how deep that foundation is? The foundation of this house ain't going nowhere. It has shifted. That is true. But it's not shifted where this house gonna fall. Now the other thing it should have had is what they call mud seals, and the house should be bolted down to the foundation, but it's